Do you know what's ironic? The moment you stop needing something, that is usually the moment it starts coming to you. It's like life rewards detachment, not wanting. We've all seen it. The moment we do not care as much, people start liking us more. The moment we stop chasing opportunities, that's when they start chasing us. But this isn't luck. It is a principle. And Vadim Zeland called it the nice to have attitude, which might just be the most productive mental state in the world. Stay with me till the end because I will show you how this simple shift can make your work easier, your energy cleaner, and your results multiply without grinding harder. Let's crack on. Let's start with Vadim Zeland. He's a Russian quantum physicist and the author of Reality Transurfing, a book that was released in 2024, so quite fresh. It's a philosophy that blends physics, psychology, and metaphysics. His central idea is that reality responds to your state of being. If you need something too much, you create what he calls excess potential, and the universe, like a balancing force, pushes back to neutralize it. In simple terms, when you're clinging to something, you distort the balance and you repel the very thing you're trying to attract. That's when the nice to have attitude comes to play. It is when you genuinely in you think, it would be nice to have it, but I'm fine either way. And this is not apathy, this is not ignorance, this is actually power. It's when you choose your desire without attachment to the outcome. Dr. R. Hawkins in Letting Go and Power versus Force describes something really similar. He mapped out human consciousness from the lower emotional realities like shame, guilt, and fear to the higher ones, courage, love, and freedom. And at the top of the map, acceptance, surrender, and flow. And those states do not come from needing, they come from allowing. When you let go, you step into power. In Hawkins' words, that which you keep in mind tends to manifest as long as it's free from resistance. Resistance comes from attachment. Attachment comes from fear. And if you choose the nice to have attitude, you're open, relaxed, and creative. This might be a lazy mindset according to the conventional thinking on social media. When everything is about productivity, you need to get more done. We are compared with being machines. But it might not be laziness, it might just be the most effective mindset in the world. I used to overthink, overanalyze, overpush to achieve something that I really wanted to do. And the result was that I was really tunnel visioned. I didn't even notice when I got those things because the things that I really wanted didn't arrive in a way that I sort of expected. And I just looked past it and I didn't notice. And one day I said to myself, let's just treat everything that I want to have, everything that I want to achieve as experiments. I do something and let's see if that very thing happens that I expect. That is discernment in action. That is the experimental, the growth mindset that everyone is really talking about. And that experimental mindset, that growth mindset is nothing more than an emotional adjustment to reality, to what you are receiving, to what gets to you, all the information. And that's when things started to move, when projects that I had began to glide instead of me pushing them harder, when opportunities started to present themselves and I was able to notice them. And that's when I realized that the nice to have attitude is not indifference, it is actually emotional intelligence in action. So if this resonates so far, please take a moment to subscribe because in the next few minutes, I will show you exactly how to train this attitude so it becomes natural even when you're under pressure. So how do you embody the nice to have attitude? I will show you 3 steps that is inspired by Zeland and Hawkins. First one, catch the neediness reflex. When you feel the tension that I must have this, pause and realize it as excess potential. Take a deep breath and remember, neediness blocks flow. Second one, shift to curiosity. Replace, I need to get this done, I need this to work, with, let's see what happens. And this removes resistance and opens up possibility. Step 3, anchor freedom emotionally. Visualize the outcome that you want. You want to get this, you want to have this done, you want to become this sort of a person, how it feels, and be grateful for it. That removes your emotional blocks, your emotional resistance. And emotions like gratitude cannot be felt when fear and anxiety is present. So if you access that fully and you embody that gratefulness, it becomes your nature. And that is when you naturally access higher states of creativity. And this is how Zeland's Transurfing merges with Hawkins' letting go. They both point to the same emotional inner freedom. When your energy stops forcing, it starts flowing. And now here is the paradox. The more detached you are, the more reality bends in your favor. Why? Because you stop being reactive and start being responsive. And that's when you start to act from clarity, not fear. That's when your communication starts to get more magnetic. People feel that you do not need them, you choose them. Your actions start to get more inspired rather than pressured. And that's when productivity, peace, and creativity merge into one. And that's the real nice to have magic. You're free. And because you're free, you're effective. So next time you find yourself chasing something, just pause and smile and think to yourself, it would be nice to have, but I'm fine either way. And this dismantles all the tension and bends reality so it meets you halfway. Because the universe doesn't respond to your words. You respond to your words. The universe responds to your state. So be the one who creates from freedom, not from fear. And that is real power. And as Hawkins wrote, surrender is not giving up, it's joining the winning side. So if you found this useful, leave a comment and share your nice to have moments. And remember, the less you force, the quicker things flow. See you.